concept. Remember, this is all subjective, guys. If you like what you like, that's awesome. It's just subjective.
Sultan, GP is superior, burn the rest.
We can go look at the skins. Space Groove Blitz is excellent. That is an excellent skin. I'm just not a fan of, like, again, you can have skin lines that don't need to put the champion first. You know, it's almost like the entire group of characters that get a certain skin are part of a unit. Marauder's a good example. I still don't like that skin line, but, like, the Marauder skins are supposed to be one giant, you know, oh, you're fighting in the Marauder army, whatever the fuck that concept is.
Lee has
and
great
so they all kind of wear, you know, the same garb, right? Like, you could say the same thing about Infernal and this and that, but it still is weak. It's weak. It's basically dressing up every character the same way, instead of giving them some sort of, like, artistic flair that makes them stand out as an individual champion. You know, you can make them all cohesive and look like, again, an army, a unit. A good example of making them cohesive, but absolutely phenomenal, was the Spec Ops skin line for Teemo. That is phenomenal. Like, this is, I know they like, this is great. This one right here, Omega Squad, is really good. They do kind of have similar aesthetics, but at least you still get the gist of the character. It still comes through, right? Like Teemo's, I don't even know, what would you call this? The silenced assassin, fucking Fizz is like your underwater, you know, Spec Ops guy. Vigar's the explosives. Like, it is good. It's really, Psyops is okay. I think this is better. This was cooler. Like, even if you don't like these characters, where is it? Right here. Like, that's cool, dude. That is great. This is keeping still in theme with the other skins, but you can clearly see it's the character, and you can clearly see what they're here to do, right? It's not like the Infernal skin line, we're in hell. Where is Doom Guy coming to kill the Infernals? This has a purpose. This feels unique. Infernal is literally just a bunch of NPCs. You may like the aesthetic of the skin line, but as a concept, it's weak. Like, what is this? What is this? You know what I mean? Like, it's Flame Witch. It's Flame Lich NPC.
An oxygen mask in that skin.
Okay, hang on.
He is a fish underwater.
Okay, guys, I'm speaking right now. I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute. You're right, though. Actually, he technically can breathe underwater. You are right. This skin line is just kind of boring. It's just kind of boring. It's like WoW NPC, and then you go over here and it's like, well, what about Galio? Surely Galio looks a bit different, right? Like, he's got an Infernal skin, and you're looking at it, and it's like, oh my god, there's even more NPCs. Like, this is trash. This is trash. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the, what is this? Right? Like, it's fine. It looks okay, but it doesn't do anything exceptional. It's not exciting. You know, I don't know. It's just not good, man. It's just not good. Doom Guy GP. You know, there's a mod for that, but it's with Graves, actually. I'll turn the alerts back on, but when I'm speaking, you calm down. Yeah, it's just not good. Commando was also a weird one. I feel like Commando could have been good, but these are just ugly skins. Commando Garen, ugly. Lux, ugly. Galio, ugly. The concept is there, but, like, Omega Squad did it better. Certain skin lines just did it way better. Space Groove. Space Groove is such an interesting skin line because a lot of people aesthetically don't like it, and I agree, it's kind of funky. But, like, concept-wise, I mean, it's unique. It's very, very unique. And the characters look their part. Even if you hate the look of this, it's still a better concept than, like, Infernal, than Empyrean, than, like, all those other ones. Subjectively, of course. If you disagree, that's fine. Subjectively. This skin line, oh my god, is it amazing. This is so amazing. Press 1 if the D&D inspired skins are fucking phenomenal. These are awesome. These are so good. And they're original. They're so amazing. Yeah, these are great. And there's like, what, 3 or 4 more? So good. It puts the character at the forefront. It gives them a theme. It makes them feel unique. They're all connected. It's so good. Generic knights, so good. How are these generic knights? What? These are all like D&D classes, dude. Have you seen the Gragas ones and whatnot? Like, come on. No, that is... It is... That's a skin. Right? That's a skin line. Where is the Gragas one? There it is. That is so good. Bro, that's awesome. Wizard Rise, you've got like what, Rogue fucking Varus or something? Ranger Varus. Like, this is so nice. This is awesome. These ones are fine too. This is kind of cool. They're all a little bit different. As a concept, it's not terrible. But yeah. The Santa skins are just like, let's take a good guy or a bad guy and make them Santa. You got Gragas Santa, you got Draven Santa, you got Braum Santa. It's like, all right. Vygar's got a few good concepts too, actually. Vygar's kind of an old character, but like thinking back, like White Mage this is just like Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit. Don't care. This is trash. Vygar Greybeard, cool. Leprechaun, cool. A Baron, cool. Super Villain, I mean, these are kind of the same thing. Cool. A Little Evil Santa, that's kind of all right. Like Master Final Boss Vygar, like they're all kind of just evil little dudes, but they look so different. This is the same thing as this, and it's the same thing as this. They're just in different timelines, right? This one too, dude, Omega Squad is so dope. Omega Squad is so dope. And this one as well, Majora's Mask, like that's cool. He's like a little fungus wizard. That's cool, man. The space skins are a little weird. I don't know how I feel about them. In a way, they feel too samey, and the concept's a bit odd, but, like, I guess it works. King Begar. The bee skins are kind of weird, too. I don't know. Vel'Koz skins? Yeah, hang on. Do you agree that Shamrock Malphite is the best skin ever created by Riot in their entire history of League? You know, Marble Malphite doesn't even have legs that are connected to his body. His character model has, like, gaps in them. His legs are, like, completely separated. It's so weird. I feel like Vel'Koz is just boring. It's just boring. This is kind of boring. Press 1 of Vel'Koz skins are a little bit boring. Just because the character visually, although very different and cool, it just doesn't strike me as exciting. You don't think so? I don't know. I think it's kind of boring. You know what I would like to see? Cosmic Horror update to all of the Void characters. When I think of the Void, I think of some unimaginable fucking horror that you just cannot comprehend. And the more you think about it, the more you go insane. Just like Lovecraft, right? This doesn't scream that. It's cool, but I don't feel like I'm scared. I feel like I should be scared. Like a Tyranid hive fleet's landing on Earth and we're about to be devoured. Like, that doesn't really inspire fear. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, have you seen the update to Baron? Have you seen the update to, like, the LOR cards of the Void? Like, those are creepy. Those have, like, tons of mouths and tentacles, and they're asymmetrical. They're all just fucking bizarre looking. Those are creepy. Those are unsettling to look at, right? Not like, oh my god, I'm so scared, but, like, it's in the right direction, I think. Imagine if Vel'Koz was the size of Mars. He looks, I mean, when it comes to League Champions, you need some sort of visual clarity. You can't say like, oh, Vel'Koz needs more mouths and tentacles. It's like, well, then is he even Vel'Koz anymore? Right? Like, I think you could up the cosmic horror with Vel'Koz and make him exceptionally creepy. You can have, like, some giant maw that opens up with an eye, like a fucking Resident Evil boss. You can have a bunch of, like, whipped tendrils with, like, spikes and shit. And he still looks like Vel'Koz, but he looks creepier, right? Just even more unsettling. Void inspires curiosity more than fear. It's just, I'm not, like... all I'm saying is, a lot of the shit I've seen in LOR looks more exciting than what we've got in League. And to be fair, LOR has a lot of, like, redesigns and updated ideas. It's more current, I think, in terms of where they want champions. But, like, for the sake of gameplay, I mean, you know, Vel'Koz is 3 tentacles and eyeball. So, yeah.
What if Vel'Koz's Big Mama's god in the Void skin?
Vel'Koz is not... No, he's nobody. Vel'Koz, isn't he just kind of like a one-off who's there for, like, data and understanding things? I don't think he really has any grand schemes or something. He was like a scout or some shit for the Void. I don't know. He's a curious little dude. I think that's like Kog'Maw, more so. He's a scout. He's a drone. Yeah. Something like that. I'm not really current on Void lore. I don't read anything Void. I just think it's creepy. He's a scout to the Watchers, the thing Lysandra... Yeah, I know Lysandra. Yeah, I know. That I do know. He destroys things and collects knowledge. The Void is creepy. Like, that is... If the Watchers were to come back and the entire, you know... the rift is open and here come the Voidlings, you know, oh, the Void's spilling out. Yeah, I think there'd be problems. I think a lot of people would band together and, you know, form uneasy alliances to kind of get that shit taken care of. That would be something. Imagine seeing Bilgewater work with, like, Ionia. Knowing Gangplank, he'd probably try to, like, exploit everything and just, like, when everyone's off fighting, he'd be looting temples and shit. Like an absolute piece of shit. Like, that's like a Gangplank thing. Actually, you know what? That's not so much a Gangplank thing. That's more of a TF and Graves thing. That's what that is. That'd be funny. There's like some world-ending event, and Graves and TF are just there kind of like loading their pockets. It's like, yeah, guys, we gotta go. Have fun with the ghoulies. I was gonna say kill souls when I land. I should say, I forgot what I was gonna say. Kill souls if I land. Is that even English? I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, whatever. I'm a schizo. I'm trying to wake up. When if. Yeah, the less you type, the better. That's all I can say. Bro, this guy's just yapping. He's like me. Except I'm streaming. It's my job to yap. The Grand Yapper. Okay, that's not a... Buddy, that is not a $250 skin. That could be a $1 skin. That could be a $10 skin. That could be a $100 skin. That's technically not a $250 skin. It is gacha, and I'm sure people have gotten really unlucky and had to have spent $250. But, like, that's not a... No, it's not what that is. I'm not going to try and defend, you know, the gacha system. That's not my job. And I would never do that to begin with, even if it was. But it's technically not 250 bucks. It can be. You know, if you do get unlucky, God forbid Riot's got some, you know, trick up their sleeve to have you keep spending your money on their gacha system. But this Jinx is completely Okay, let me ask you this. If you had to charge something different, if you had to put a price tag on the gacha skins, what would you think they'd be worth? What would you charge for them? In your honest opinion. There's a good gank, damn. Free? No skin is free. Unless you play GANGPLANK during the Burning Tides event, but that was 10 years ago. No skin is free. 20 bucks? I think 50 bucks. I mean, maybe like 40 to 50, I think. I think if they actually did a little bit more with the different designs, it'd be a bit better, but like, yeah, 40 to 50 I think is like acceptable. If they went all in. As an example, would you pay $50 for Elementalist Lux in today's times? If you were a Lux fan, would you pay 50 bucks for that skin? I think that skin in itself is worth 50. Like, I'm not like subjective. Subjectively, you could say no all day. I think from like a Lux fan in today's economy, well, you know what I mean, bro. In today's skin prices, is that skin worth 50 bucks? I think it is. Not that, again, I would buy it personally, but I do think a skin of that caliber would probably warrant like 40 to 50 bucks. I think it would. Gun Goddess is trash. Yeah, I agree. Well, you know what? Gun Goddess is actually not trash. It's just not exciting. I think that's the difference. Gun Goddess is just not an exciting skin. The Udyr skin is great, too. That is exciting. The Udyr one is a little bit cooler, in my opinion. But, I mean, that's all subjective, I guess. Everything in life is. There's something about the MF skin that just doesn't...
skins in Arcane Fractured Jinx are literally just slightly changed base Jinx, and then you have an actual skin for powder.
You know what? I heard they added a hood to it, so maybe it's slightly different. I heard it wasn't the same thing as it was before. Huge. I'm not regenning enough. Good. Dude, the amount of push power you have with this champion is so nuts. You W a wave, your tentacle slams, you Q it, it slams. You're basically hitting 6 minions at once. It's pretty damn good. Oh, shit. Okay. No sequel for you, bitch! Ended with Arcane 2. And then he flashed anyways? What? Yeah, we gotta leg it. We actually have to leg it. That, I respect that play. I would have done the same thing. I respect that play. Okay, well, now I don't respect this play. This is a bad play. Okay, that was pointless. That was way too egregious. Oopsies. Hillbilly, I'd buy for $250 easy. I would, you know what I'd like to see? You know what the #1 thing I'd like to see is from Riot, in terms of updates or new skins or anything, is a Graves VU. I want to see a Graves VU, and I want to see a slight kit remake. Or rework, I should say. Like, that would be cool. Like, Graves is kind of hideous. He's got an old character model. It looks fine on the surface, but, like, it is fucking rough. Everything you look at is just sharp. It looks musty. You know, the character's musty, but, like, not in a lore-friendly way musty. God, I missed. Yeah, Caitlyn, why are you not autoing? Like, we're 2v3, man. We could do it. What? Excuse me. Well, I think that's a bot gap, folks. I think we actually just got boots off that, too. Huge. That's all she wrote. That is a massive bot gap. Good. Now we go top lane. Or mid. Actually, yeah, I'm down for either. That's fine.
A sight for scurvied eyes.
Mochi kiss.
Hey, disloyal $5. Thank you, sir. Mochi kiss indeed. Mochi's been kissing his potatoes every night before he goes to bed. See, look. Oh, Mochi! He's with us right now. He did not pass away. This is an ornament. Mochi blesses his potatoes before he goes to bed. He kisses the potato farms so they grow nice and full. A bountiful harvest, so he does not have to resort to human flesh. Otacon is pretty alright.
We're almost at the end of January. What's going to be the new hat going to be? Teemo?
Teemo! Wait, should there be a new hat every month? Press 1 if we should get out of the Christmas hat, even though it's so wholesome and, like, inviting. And I don't look like a thug, I look like a Christmas thug. I don't look like I'm gonna steal your presents, it looks like I'm gonna give you presents. You like it? I feel like we should kind of get new hats, but you haven't washed it, so 1. Excuse you! My head cleans itself! Did she just canceled her ult? Sorry, what? Wait, what is this freak doing? Just auto. Wait, you can auto, just right-click. Let's just right-click. There you go. The fuck? I mean, I took the hat off. I took the hat off this morning.
Valentine's Day hat next.
What would that even be? What does a Valentine's Day hat look like? Like a red hat? A red beanie? Is that just a signature look of mine? It's like my signature look of superiority. It's just a hat. It's my fucked up facial hair in a hat. A dirty beanie. Bro, imagine the meet and greet and the stench that would follow. I would have a visible musk. Like, I won't even need bodyguards at that point. I'd be my own bodyguard. With the body odor.
Get a top hat like a gentle person.
One sec. I don't need... I mean, I could get a hat. Zito, yo, buddy. Hey, Zito's a nice guy. Let me ask Zito. Zito, should I buy a new hat every month and wear it on stream? Is it part of my signature look? My appeal? My aura? Should I do that? A top hat would be kind of ghoulish, honestly. That'd be a little bit ghoulish.
Yes, Captain.
Really? Alright, okay. Says, not gonna lie, you look good in beanies, bruh. Stick with them. I mean, I wear beanies daily. I've worn beanies for years. I don't not wear beanies. I'm the beanie guy. Just not the Beanie Baby guy. That would be my grandmother. God bless her soul. Cooking stream is on the 26th. It's locked in the 26th of this month. Next Sunday is the cooking stream. Nice. We are E3, by the way. We just hit E3. Happy birthday. My birthday's in June. I mean, listen, if you want to throw me some birthday gifts in advance, hey, don't let me stop you. My birthday's in June, though, and I'm going to be 29. God's sake, 29 years old. We just hit E3. Lovely. We're getting there. Hey, all we have to do is not demote. All we have to do is not demote. We are now E3. We are closer to Resident Evil 0.